All right, the last batch of 8 inks for the COLORVENT Calendar inks from Colorverse. Yeah, one more set to go. Let's get over there. Overhead time. Time for part 3. Where is 17? There's 17. 17 is NGC 2064. Okay, that's the name of it. 2264 was inspired by a photo of the galaxy taken last winter. It reminds me of a Christmas tree. Reminds who? Who is me? Don't be particular. Just carry on. Alrighty, 18. Where are you, 18? We have Morning Glow. We have another gray. Wow. Of course, it's gotta be gray because this one's Morning Glow. Okay. Morning Glow is a color inspired by the moment when the morning dawns and the sky is bathed in a beautiful light. I want to see that one. Did I see if that one says glistening? No. So far, only one says glistening. Okay. 15, 18, 19. Where's 19? There we go. 19 is Milky Way. Some of y'all are hard to get out. Come on. Come on. There we go. Give up the goods. This one is called Milky Way. Okay. Milky Way captures the beauty and mystery of the Milky Way in the night sky. That's going to be nice to swatch. What is 20? 20 is White Hole. Oh my gosh. Why are you saying? Hold please. Literally, I could not get this one out. Still struggling. Okay. This one is called White Hole. That's an interesting... That's really light. That's really light. A white hole is the opposite of a black hole, and the color is inspired by the theoretical celestial object that emits matter and energy. Fascinating stuff. I mean, it just lots of good information. White hole, I'm not sure I would have done that one. Oh my gosh, here we go again. Alrighty, this one is called Giant Sunspot. Sounds like it's something when you have a sunburn, it's a giant sunspot. We're not going there, don't laugh, because that hurts. Giant Sunspot is a color inspired by the giant sunspots that appear on the surface of the sun. Ooh, looks like a nice orangey color, doesn't it? We'll see. We will see. What is the next one? I'm not even gonna try not using the tool. So, yeah. I learned my lesson. This one is called Portuguese Meteor. Oh. Okay. Portuguese Meteor is a color inspired by the meteor that streaked across the Portuguese sky in 2024. Oh, this year. Oh, okay. I'm liking that one. 23, where'd you go? 23, here we go. 23 has the spaceman with the hat on, Santa hat on. Or spacewoman. Let's not be sexist here. Okay, this one is called Dante's Cosmology. There you go. Dante has a cosmology. Dante's Cosmology is a color inspired by the view of the universe described in Dante's Alighieri's poem La Divina Commedia. Okay. See, some research on my part gonna happen. I do not know that. Okay, we put that away. Oh, it's another yellow. Wow. And it looks like it looks so light. This one is called Christmas Star. Appropriately the end one. That's cool. Christmas star is a color inspired by the Star of Bethlehem, or the bright shining star seen during the Christmas season. Oh, I like that. That is so light. Is that glistening? I think this one is glistening. Yes, it is. Look at all that shimmer, Simon. Look at all that shimmer. Alrighty, let's get the paperwork started, my notebook out, and set up for the rest of the stuff. Alrighty, we're all set up to swatch the last 8 inks. Interesting set of colors here. Just saying, just saying. First one up is NGC 2264. I cannot wait to read up about some of these things. They sound so interesting. Alrighty. Which one? What do you look like? What do you look like? Whoa. I don't think I was expecting that. Okay. This one. I have to remember to write NGC. Let's think. And this is, oh no, I've forgotten which day it is. Day 17. Okay, I need my towel to wipe this off. Just so I don't cross-contaminate. Oh no! Did you get on it? No, you didn't get on it. It's a beautiful, deep, deep green. I am liking that. Okay, next one up is, which one is Morning Glow. So it's a, as usual, I forgot the wording, and when I do the close-ups, I will describe what the wording is. Let's just get to all the swatching. Let's just get the swatching out of the way. Here is one of those again. You could see that it's not consistent because some of my folded nib fits in some and doesn't fit in others. Okay. Wonder why the grays are so light. All of them. Let's see what you do. Is there chroma shading coming in there? This is almost like a purpley gray. Look at the chroma shading coming up there. Okay. This is Morning Glow, I think it said. These lighter inks are so light. I'm gonna have to rewrite the strokes. Wow. Do you see that coming up already? We might be liking you after, oh, it comes up. It comes up so much darker. It's definitely a purpley gray. And then there's some shading that's happening in a different color again. Okay. Oh, let the people see, let the people see. This one is Milky Way. Alrighty, here we go again. Some of them are good, some of them... Oh, it goes in. Okay, okay, I take it back, I take it back. That's got a blurply feel to it. Wow. Ever since I discovered the word blurple, I love to use it. Okay, this is day 18. That's coming up really nice. I love how it's pooling in the bottom bits there. Okay, let's put this over there and cover this one up. That's really, and there's no oh, this is glistening. Dang it. Okay, I gotta do that over again. I gotta get a little, because I could see some stuff coming up. Let's see if I can get some of that in there. I know I have a lot there already. Oh man, I missed it. There's 2 glistening in this pile, in this last set. Dang it. Alrighty. No worries, I'm hoping I can pick something up and maybe I can swatch something a little later. This one is called White Hole. This is the one that fascinated me because the sticker color is really light. What color is it gonna be? What are we gonna see? What are we going to see? What? Yeah, your girl was not expecting that. Not at all. Oh, that's nice. Surprise! It's a green. Okay. Good one, Colorvent. Colorverse, you did a good one. Oh, I just realized I'm writing Colorvent here, and I wrote Colorverse. It doesn't matter. Does not matter. This one is White Hole. Day 20, you are a surprise. Oh my gosh. Did anybody expect that? Did anybody expect that? Oh, it's a nice muted shade of green. Oh, so gorgeous. What is that on the sheet? We don't want any of that. Okay, next one up is Giant Sunspot. This is the one that resembles the sunspots on the sun, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, deep burnt orange color. Let's do that a little bit more. There. It's nice though. Very, very nice. This is gonna shade really nice. You could see it pooling right there already. It's funny how I like orange, but burnt orange, so reddish oranges. True orange, well, Day 21. Do like that a lot. That's not anything. I need to remember to look and see. Oh my gosh, do you see that coming up there? Look at that. It's a blue shimmer. Oh, I think this might be my favorite batch that I have. My favorite batch that I have done. Did I do that and you guys didn't even see me do that? That would just be, that would be not nice. This one is called Portuguese Meteor, and it's a glistening, and it has, look at that blue shimmer down there. Okay, let's shake this puppy up because we're gonna get that shimmer this time. I am loving. So far, it's 5 for 5. 5 for 5. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, okay. This just might be my fave out of all of them. Fave 8, I should say. Wow. Wow. What in the world? And you're gonna have some shimmer. Let me see if I can get some more. Maybe I can get some more shimmer. I'm hoping I get more shimmer. I wanna see the shimmer. I wanna see the shimmer. You know what? I'm gonna see. I want to see the shimmer in the writing. So I'm going to shake this up because it's all settled once again. Okay, let's get some shimmer on the paper. I got shimmer in the writing. Oh my gosh. I am so excited. They left them all for the last. There's 3 shimmers in this bunch. Okay. Calm down. Okay. This one is called, what is it called? Dante's Cosmology. Let's see what Dante has. You see me checking for shimmer. There's no shimmer in this because it doesn't say glistening. That's what they say. Ooh. Oh, you can go in. Okay. Go in and get all the goodness. This is an interesting one. Okay. I'm gonna have to read about this one. This is Dante's. I don't think you're gonna fit there. I'm gonna make you fit there. See? See what you can do when you try? It's like a oh my goodness. It's like a blueberry color. This is really pretty. Oh my goodness. I tell ya, we are 7 for 8 now. 7 colors. Boom. Grace is happy. Okay, we put that away. And this last one is actually called Christmas Star. And boom, chakalaka. Look at that sweetness. Okay, let's shake it up. I'm gonna shake this one up twice because I want to get it into swatch and I want to get it into writing. And I'm just dying to see what color this really is. Wow. Oh, yes, you can see the shimmer. Okay. Ooh. It's almost like a tangerine color. Tangerine, golden orange. That's the color. It's a golden orange color. Okay, let's get some writing down to showcase all of that goodness. See what I did? I forgot to write. I was so interested in getting cosmology all on one line, I completely forgot to write the day. So let's go and do that. It's day 23. I'm reading like this one. Oh, this is this one. All right, as per usual, we're gonna let this dry and then come back. I'm 8 for 8. 8 for 8. Love them all. What? Can you see that? Look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Dry. Just go ahead and dry so I can just witness your glorious goodness. Go ahead and dry. Oh. Alrighty, so look, all three have been done, completed. Let's go over some close-ups. This 8. I got some thoughts. Let me take that out because that's just gonna fall out. So we have day 17. Day 17 is this thing called NGC. That's this one, 2264. And I went with it because I had no clue. It's a gorgeous green. It's a beautiful foresty green. So NGC 2264 was inspired by a photo of the galaxy taken last winter. It reminds me of a Christmas tree. And I remember saying when I swatched it, who are you that reminds you of a Christmas tree? Who are you? Okay, so I got some information. This is the designation number of the new general catalog that identifies 2 astronomical objects as a single object. The Cone Nebula and the Christmas tree cluster. Apparently this Christmas tree cluster, that's a biggie thing. That's a biggie thing. This is the image that I got from Telescope Live. The Christmas tree cluster is just an open cluster of stars embedded in a diffuse nebula. Yeah, okay, we'll go with that. So yes, the ink color then makes sense if you're going with Christmas tree cluster. As I said, it's a really actually pretty deep forest green color. There is also a dark sheen. There goes that dark sheen. Remember, for each one of these that I've talked about, a sheen, a dark sheen, it almost looks like, almost just like a brown sheen that's on top of it. There's no, like the regular colors we're used to, like gold or silver or copper. It's not reading as anything but just a dark sheen on top of the ink. I'm trying to get the best way. There you go, that's it. See, that was just a dark sheen. I'm okay with that. It does not show up necessarily in the writing. I like the color that the writing portrays. I do like that. I think it looks kind of okay. I have much more olive green colors than dark green, so this is kind of nice. Let's move on to day 18. Day 18 is called Morning Glow. I actually think that is a good description of it. Yeah, it's a good description of it. The chroma shading is off the chains, man. Look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. So it's a pink inner hue with this color, deep blue around in the shading, almost blue, maybe purple, I don't know. I'm trying to see which one it ends up being. I'm intrigued to write with it. It's I noticed there's that pink shading. This pink here shows up in here, and the writing is actually, I don't know what this color is. I don't know. It does resemble, I think it does resemble sky, the sky at dawn, that pinky purpley sky at dawn. I actually like the color that it writes with. It's not light and legible. It's legible, so that's a plus. There's something about this that I really can't wait to write with. I mean, I'm excited to put that in a pen at some point. Let's go on to day 19, and this one is called Milky Way, and the writing on the window on the box is Milky Way captures the beauty and mystery of the Milky Way in the night sky. This is the image I got in the Milky Way, and it sort of kind of resembles it. The thing about this one is it is a purple color, so it's definitely purple. You can see the purple around the edges there. It has that dark brown sheen. You can see that sheen there. That's just, the sheen is really in the Colorvent and these Colorvent inks. It's just this brown shade, this dark shade. It almost wants to look bronze in this one. It almost wants to look bronze. See that all of that is, but then again, there is a shimmer that no, it's not a shimmer. It's actually another sheen. Look at that. Wow. And it's the most, it actually would say this is the most that acts like a chameleon, because when you can see there's a blue there, there's a beautiful blue, but when I turn it, let's see if I can turn, when I turn it, it acts like a different color. And that's what the chameleon inks are about for Diamine. I would say this is a chameleon ink. The next one is Day 20, and Day 20, is it too much? Day 20 is an interesting one again. Day 20 reminds me of COLORVENT. These two light colors are just, there's not a way to describe what's showing up for me. This one is called White Hole. A white hole is the opposite of a black hole, and the color is inspired by the theoretical celestial object that emits matter and energy. And this is what I found online as an example of white hole. Similar, isn't it? Similar? Let's see. I think I was not expecting, I don't know what I was expecting when I saw the word white hole, because white is a color that white has no color. Let's put it that way. White is not a color. So white hole, if it's the opposite of the black hole, what color would it be? And so I had no clue how this color would depict it, and I was really nicely surprised. And it comes off as as it dries, it comes off more as a blue. I remember thinking, I'm pretty sure I said it was maybe a greeny thing coming up. I think it's brilliant. I love the sample of it. It's almost like a misty gray blue with light accents to it. Let's see if we can get something. See, that's the best of it. It's so, see, this part in here is the fascinating bit. It's a light color. I can't place what these colors are. Gorgeous shading properties you can see in there. Almost like, as I said, it looks like a greeny cast, but it isn't. These three, the properties are so vastly different and hard to nail down. Let's put it that way. Yeah, that's something. These two are the ones I'm thinking I cannot wait to put in different size nibs. Pens with different nibs, because these might come out totally different when I write with them. Okay, next color up is Giant Sunspot. That's this one here. That's much better. It's just so hard to get the color. I have to take off the light now. Anyway, here we go. COLORVENT Giant Sunspot, and the writing on the window says, Giant Sunspot is a color inspired by the giant sunspots that appear on the surface of the sun. Makes sense. Okay, I love this color. It's an dark orange. It's an orange base here, but then it goes into a reddish orange top color with I almost want to say there's a sheen happening there. Slight sheen. I cannot get the camera to notice it enough. It looks like shading, but there's definitely sheen there. I love this color. I love this color. Alrighty, let's go to the next one, which is called Portuguese Meteor. And in the light, it looks really light here. So fascinating. Portuguese Meteor is a color inspired by a meteor that streaked across the Portuguese sky in 2024. And I'll put up that image that I got, and look at it. You could see the resemblance. Wow. Apparently this meteor fell down in May of this year, 2024, in a town called Pinheiro in Portugal. This is an interesting one. Okay, I think I'm in love with this color, only because I wish my camera would pick it up. It is a tealy bluey ink. The nature of the ink is the swatch, particularly turquoise shimmer. I don't know if you can see, there's a turquoise shimmer along. Oh my gosh, I wish this would pick up what I'm seeing. Maybe it is, and I'm just not seeing it in the camera because the camera screens are really small. Yeah, it's tealy bluey turquoisey. It is the turquoise shading right here. Oh, look at that. This is a fascinating swatch. The writing is so much lighter than the swatch. I would think that the writing would be as dark as what comes up here, but it isn't. I don't know. And it's so, all the colors show up in the flower there. All the colors, all of these three, as I say, tealy, bluey, turquoisey, all of them show up in the flower. I love what it's doing in the swatch. I want what it's doing in the swatch to show up in the writing. I don't know that I'll get that. I would like to put this in a fine nib, I think. Yeah, just to have it show up a little bit. Okay, next one up, day 23. It's called Dante's Cosmology. Now, I must say, I don't know a lot about Dante's Inferno, Dante's all the stuff, Dante's Cosmology. The writing in the window says, Dante's Cosmology is a color inspired by the view of the universe described in Dante's Alighieri's poem La Divina Commedia. That, yeah, all of that. Yeah. So basically, it's a blueberry purple. That's what I call this, a blueberry purple. The swatch actually dries darker than the writing shows. It's so weird how the writing shows so much lighter than the swatch. I'm not sure what that's about. This is more muted than the shading and the color that's showing up here. Alrighty, last ink. Someone asked me the other on one of the last video that I did for second batch of inks. She was surprised that there were not 25 inks, but Colorverse is doing their own thing. They're only 24, and they don't have one for Christmas Day, I guess, or one for the 25th day of the month. But this is the last ink, and I thought it was. Look how light it is. Look how light. I mean, that is just very light. And then, freaking heck, look at all of that shimmer. Wow. So this is what you get with that ink. This is called Christmas Star for day 24. And Christmas Star is a color inspired by the Star of Bethlehem, or the bright shining star seen during the Christmas season. And like Portuguese Meteor, like get in frame, like Portuguese Meteor, the ink, these two inks have a lot of shimmer, and the shimmer actually shows up really nicely. I wonder if, okay, now I'm gonna do this again. The shimmer shows up in the writing quite nicely. No, I cannot figure out the shimmer. You can see the shimmer there. Oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous. See that beautifulness there? I cannot get it to show up. I'm hoping it shows up in the writing. You can definitely see it all through the writing. I love the fact that you won't have to continually shake the pen to get the shimmer to show up. I mentioned before the darker orange. I really, as evidenced by my swatch cards, I really love darker orange. They're my jam, definitely. But this tangerine with that shimmer, oh, I could totally enjoy writing with this. And I think it's because the tangerine, the writing is not light. The writing is a saturated tangerine color. it's pretty. It's definitely pretty. Alrighty, that's it. That's the last batch of swatches for Colorverse. All of the inks have now been swatched. It's not a bad collection. It's an interesting, fascinating collection, considering you have 1, 2, 3 sorts of grays: a blue gray, a purple gray, and then a gray. There's a couple of purples going on. There's red and sort of a pinkish red, and then you have a darker red, and then you have the orange red. It's almost like there have been repeats, but I don't know. And then this one, to me, these two read similar. These two here, it's almost like they're too similar. I think of all, I'm nicely surprised by this one. This is really very nice to write with. I love the whole thing that's happening there. Okay, I think that the colors actually got progressively better. There were a few that I liked here. There were a few again that I liked here. But for the most part, I liked all of these. I really liked all of them. Not a bad introduction to the ink calendars. I hope you enjoyed my condensed version. I really could not do Vlogmas. I just could not do Vlogmas this year. This condensed version of inking, swatching 8 at a time. It kind of worked. I like them. I like them. So now that you've seen all the inks, which one would you like a full bottle of? Which one of these would be really something you would just like, yeah, I want a full bottle of it? Also, on the opposite of that, which one do you think they will choose to make full bottles of? I mean, the questions are a little bit different. One is your opinion, and one is what you think they will do. I am liking. Okay. Yeah, there you go.